came in 2 days ago, I just found myself thinking, maybe I could do a group. But how would I do it? Because the processes I have from dragon and other elementals and star beings, they are one-on-one. And then dragon brought me the well. Listen, expect something amazing. Expect something amazing. And I also expect that any and all of you who are interested in your well-being, in your mental, physical, and emotional well-being will participate, because this give you a taste. Hello Chanasa, Grand Rising. Good morning Chanasa from here in the most southerly island nation of the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. So Chanasa, I do expect you to participate if you want to get some phenomenal results when the Give You a Taste campaign starts. All right. So my dear Chanasa, how was your week so far? And what does this Saturday bring you? And do you want a general reading? And can you hear me? Just type a yes if the volume is good. Otherwise, I'll have to come closer because I do not have in my thingy-mingies. Okay? All right. You're coming to visit me? Oh, you're coming to Trinidad, are you? All right. Well, if you really are coming to Trinidad, you better DM me when you are here or when your arrival is imminent. Okay? So, what does Chanasa need to know today? Huh? What does Chanasa need to know today for her highest good? That's great. Fantastic. Oh, thank you, dear. You're a beautiful soul too, you know. All is well. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. Just don't focus. Here's a tip. Listening to the amazing Louise Hay again. I love that woman. I think I have not I think. I had a connection with her when she was alive, or when she was on this planet, and apparently that connection continues, because I even knew when she was dying and there was no news about it in the media, etc. And I also knew when she had passed, when she went home. And why did I mention Louise Hay? Right. So Chanasa, when you find yourself worrying, anxious, when people criticize you, or when you take something as a criticism, once there is any sort of negativity, you say, I approve of myself. That's it. And you keep repeating that to yourself. It will change your life. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. And when you have thoughts where you belittle yourself, hey, stop. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. You have to say the words. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. Not in writing. You have to say them in your mind. And say them out loud as well. When you say this to yourself, And let me be clear, I was listening to a recording from her this morning, okay? She didn't tell me this from the other dimension. She said, but we think the same thoughts hundreds of times, sometimes thousands of times. What sometimes? Thousands of times. So what is 500 times to say, I approve of myself? Huh? So keep that in mind, beautiful. All right, so what does Janasa, the cards are beautiful. What does Janasa need to know right now for her highest good? Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Keep that vibe going, Janasa. Well, it didn't freeze on my end, but never mind. You didn't miss anything because I'm just about to start your reading. 2 cards for you, Janasa. I'll go with the first, which says, Sea Goddess. And this says where you are. It's where you're going. The Sea Goddess is a natural, nurturing, and intuitive empath. Yeah? It's a beautiful card. And the Sea Goddess, it's all about compassion and intuition. You are a highly intuitive nurturer. You're an empath and a visionary. You doubt yourself far too much, young lady. You see things, you know things, Janasa. It is time, I think I got this card for you already. It is time that you bring together your actions and your dreams, because the two will nourish each other and bring beautiful things to life and to fruition. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. It is time that you begin to celebrate your wise and spontaneous femininity. Your intelligence shows people the way, my dear. You can be a true force of nature. The thing is, you know, Bijoy, instead of asking a question, you tend to come on in a very aggressive manner, as if I owe you something, as if you are owed something, my career reading. What is that? I don't like the vibe I get at all whenever I see something from you, Bijoy. So, and please do not repeat. Once is enough. Hello, Bree. All right, Bree. You're third on the list. So, Bijoy, pay attention here. The next time you come on here and I get this kind of vibe from you, I am going to block you from this page. Please be aware of that. I don't like this vibe at all, at all, at all. All right. So, so that's the first one, Janasa. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. This is where dragon is nourishing you, girl. All right? Nourishing your soft, beautiful, beautiful heart. Your intuition, keep following it. It's really expanding and you are swimming well. You are handling your emotions well and nothing is overwhelming you. Continue with that. Just remember, you need to communicate more. Okay? I'm coming to you because Bree, before you, we have, hold on a second. I haven't gotten to the second card yet, Janasa. So it's Bijoy and then you, Bree. Okay? Alright, so the next card is Earthstar. Oh my goodness. Alright, so you have dealt with the emotions, which is the sea. And now we come to Earthstar, where you anchor yourself in Mother Earth. This card is about prosperity. This card is about well-being. This is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I love it. And it is telling you basically what you're doing is working. And you may, notice I say may, becoming to full circle to fruition. So you are dealing with your crap, which is fantastic. And there is more for you, the fruit of your imagination. So what have you been imagining lately, Janasa? The fruit of your imagination is waiting to be enjoyed. I'm reading this from the card. Good luck and bounty are on the horizon. Pay attention to this. Notice that there are brush strokes, white brush strokes across the card. And this is saying, Chanasa, this is saying that you create your future. All right? You create your future. And hold on a second, because we have someone who is trying to intrude. And now, good luck and bounty, it says. I want everyone here to know that good luck and bounty, good luck is created by you. Good luck is when preparation meets opportunity. That is what luck is. So Chinasa, so because we all create it ourselves. Okay? So pay attention. Beautiful. Yes. Who is that? Okay. All right. I repeat. When preparation meets opportunity, that is what human beings call luck. All right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to Bejoy now. Hold on a second. All right. So Bejoy wants a career reading. I don't know what he means by a career reading, but I will ask the question. He did not ask a specific question, and I have told him more than once, ask a specific question. So I'm going to do a general reading for him. What does Bejoy, why is this so difficult to get? What does Bejoy need to know about his career? This is odd. Uh-oh. Hold on a second, people. Okay. I did something wrong here. Okay. What does Bejoy need to know about his career? What does Bejoy need to know about his career? What does Bejoy need to know about his career? Okay. Alright, let's see what Bejoy needs to know about his career. Bejoy. Alright, well, balance is in order, my dear Bejoy. Because you are not very balanced at all, and you need to have good time management. You need to create healthy boundaries, and you need to pay attention to messages or omen in your day-to-day life that relate to duality. And when I say duality, I mean the good and bad, the yin and yang, the black and white, and so on. This is the card. And interestingly, this is the card. So, you do live in a thriving and productive world. But you are looking ahead, you are looking ahead, and you cannot see exactly, that's what you say. But you're very welcome, Chanasa. It's not that you cannot see, Bejoy. It is that you are rejecting what you are seeing. And that makes absolutely no sense. You have an important life choice to make, Bejoy. And that, my dear man, is what is hindering you because you want to have your cake and eat it too. In this particular case, my dear man, that is not going to work. You have to make this important life choice. You have to make it. And the only way to make it is by going inside and being real and truthful with yourself about this particular issue, the choice that you have to make, and the why you have to make it. And the why has to be, what I hear is the why has to be real to you. I don't know what that means, but you must know what that means, Bijoy. So I urge you to protect your resources, establish reasonable boundaries, live frugally until you make the choice that needs to be made. You don't have to take my word for it either, Bijoy. Alright, so we go on to Bree. Bree Evans. Bree wants a random reading for encouragement. Alright, so what does Bree ever need to know right now for her highest good? What does Bree ever need to know right now for her highest good? What does Bree need to know right now for her highest good? What does Bree need to know right now for her highest good? Bree wants encouragement. Okay. What does Bree Evans need to know? Okay, I see why you want encouragement. So I'd better draw a second card for you. Bree, listen. The anxiety that you are feeling is called fear. You need to identify why you are feeling so anxious. When you ask yourself, and you do know, and that first thought comes, what you need to do is ask that thought, where did you come from? You ask yourself, what do the feelings remind you of? And you have to be honest enough, you have to be calm enough, you have to be open enough to sit, Bree, and watch where it leads you. No story. Watch where that feeling first originated. Go back there. Ask that little child what she is feeling right now that created that sensation. No story. She will tell you immediately how she's feeling, what she's feeling. And that, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling what you're feeling. And that sort of upset, and that is going to open things up for you, and it's going to be like an aha moment. If you to give you a taste, when it begins, you will be able to get rid of it permanently. But in the meantime, Bree, sit with it, embrace that child that you were, take her into your arms, picture her as you were at that age, tell her how much you love her, how much you adore her, have her sit in your lap, make her feel safe and secure the way you did not feel safe and secure when you were that child. And tell her, assure her that you will never allow anything to hurt her or happen to her, because now that you are grown up, you can take charge and you will ensure that she feels safe. That is the work you need to do, Bree. When you have done the work, because there's much of this with you, are there? Well, with all of us, but with you, Bree, you need to understand something. I have a second card to draw for you. I'm not going to bother to draw the first one because you already are feeling bad enough as it is. I'm not going to show you the first one, is what I should say. We all go through this, we all have these feelings, but many people do. You're very welcome, Bijoy, but many people do not go in to embrace their inner child because people need to understand this one fact. Anything that hurts us, anything that we misunderstand in childhood, because children are sponges. An adult, before we are 10, would tell us something and we would take that as a rule now or as a dictum and we begin to live by it. That's the problem. So what then happens is, once we are grown, we are still living the rules of that child. We are still living the beliefs of that child. We are still living the hurts and fears of that child that we were. That's the problem. But as I said, Bree, these things are coming up so that, because you have work to do, miss. You have places to go, miss. You have some mega expansion coming up, Miss Bree Evans. And what's happening, and this is why these things are coming up. You are dancing with chaos, and you have to dance with chaos and win. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, there's always light all around. You just have to look for it, because the light represents hope. The light, any sort of little light you see, represents faith. Any little light that you see in the darkness as you are going through the darkness represents your spirit guides, and all you have to do is call for help. Ask for help from the divine highest part of you, which is Creator Source, God, or whatever name you have for it. They are waiting for you to ask for help, Bree Evans. Okay, next card for you. All right. Another Earth card. No, why did I say Earth card? I could have sworn I saw Earth even though I knew that was wrong. This is Two of Fire, and this explains everything to me on your behalf, Bree. You are at a crossroads. And cough again. And you have a choice to make, Bree. It's either you decide to stay on the road that you are on, or go off the beaten path in order to find yourself. That important part. Did you hear that? Important. From Barbados. Meditation. If you can't physically get away, meditation, daily meditation, just sitting in silence. Just continue sitting in silence, breathe. Many people say they can't meditate. It's not true. But what is needed is you begin, Bree, you in particular, by simply sitting in silence for 15 minutes. That's it. Don't do anything more. You sit in silence for 15 minutes. You can put on a timer, and you will notice after a while that something starts to happen. Now, I don't know if you live in a temperate country, because I don't check people's names and countries. You can go do this outside on a bench, sitting on the ground, which is even more fabulous, because then you connect to Mother Earth, and you ask her to ground you and release and you release voluntary whatever needs to be released into the soil, and she will take it from you. But with all that, just sit, sit, sit in silence, Bree, and you will know when it is time to proceed further. This is a card saying you are at a crossroads to a fire. So you have all that creativity burning in you. Time for a decision. Time to go explore your soul. Hello, Keela. Ooh! Good morning, good morning, good morning from California. Well, good morning from Trinidad and Tobago, the most southerly twin island state in the Caribbean. Well, it's the most southerly island. Huh? It's two islands though. So I have to say twin island state, Trinidad and Tobago. We are 8 miles from the Venezuelan coastline. That's to tell you how far south we are. So, Bree, find new ways to grow your soul, beautiful girl. It's coming. It's happening. I invite you all to participate in you all are going to start seeing the splash, huh? You're going to start seeing the splash of the Give Me a Taste, Give You a Taste campaign, Giving You a Taste campaign. It is life-changing. It is connected with the Breakthrough Spa, but it is not the Breakthrough Spa, and it is affordable for everyone. You come with one burning issue. One burning issue that is significant in your life, and get it resolved. No kidding. Right. I got the downloads from my Star Being family. I got the downloads from Dragons, and I am now creating a campaign so that as many people as possible will get to know about it. Oh, Bree, I appreciate you too. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Make sure, Bree, that you plan a route that leads you to greater creativity. That way your confidence will grow and get you out of the box in which you allowed other people to put you. That's not good. It is time that you begin to live by your own rules, that you become your own authority. You have much to do. Now, I hear lots of great teachers out there say this, but I know this about you in particular, Bree Evans. You have much to do, and this change, this getting off the beaten path, once you decide on your path, it's going to take you into a brand new, beautiful world that you have never seen before, that you have never experienced before. Not only is it going to be miraculous, Bree, it's going to be magical. All right. So, Keela, my dear, I'm going to give you a general reading if you don't write in quickly to tell me. I appreciate you too, Bree. Keela, honey, what's your question? You have a specific question? If not, I'll give you a general reading. So, type in quickly, Keela. Oh, isn't life great? Isn't life grand? I think it is. Isn't she gorgeous? I think she's so effing gorgeous. Beautiful. You see, this is where I want you all to get. When you see yourself in the mirror. Yes, please, what, Keela? I don't know what you mean. Okay, I assume you mean you want a general reading. Okay. This is where I want you all to get to. When you see yourself in the mirror, you think, I am so effing gorgeous. See, I'm working on my cursing. Huh? I am so freaking fabulous. You too, Bree. You're very welcome. I'm so beautiful. I love myself. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. Yes. This is why I focus on women exclusively. I will do readings for the men, but all of my programs are geared towards women only, because we need all the help. We lost so much in the movement from the men, the autocracy taking over and turning women into monsters. And now that the divine feminine is rising, it is important that I support women, because I know what I experience. I know what I have experienced and what I'm experiencing. All right. Okay, Keela. What does Keela need to know right now for her highest good? What does Keela need to know right now for her highest good? What does Keela need to know right now for her highest good? Keela, what does Keela need to know right now for her highest good? Alright. Oh, the deck has become rather sticky. Okay, a lot of stuff has come out, so I need to shuffle this deck a bit more before I give you your reading, Keela. It went from smooth and slippery and fabulous to sticky. It's all the stuff that was coming out. Alright, Keela. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Earth sprite. I'm getting earth, fire, earth, no. Sea, earth, fire, earth. That's gorgeous. So, my dear Keela, I get the earth sprite card for you. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's all about heart. It's all about heart. It's all about heart. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Oh. And Earth Sprite says that you are on a vision quest, Keela. What is it that you are seeking? Always follow your heart. Whatever it is that you are seeking right now, Keela, follow your heart. Here's the card. You come up with the dreams, something that you want to achieve, and you follow it and you accomplish it. Now, you haven't accomplished it every single time, but this is your nature. Your heart expands as you get to the base of the mountain to gain inner wisdom from the mountain spirits. Apu. Apu is the name for mountain spirit. I don't know what mountain you'll be going to. I hear Kilimanjaro, but that could be in your, I don't know where that came from. But perhaps, my lovely girl, this is where you need to go. If you cannot go there physically, I would suggest, Keela, that you get a photo, find a picture on YouTube of Mount Kilimanjaro and see yourself journeying to the base of this mountain to speak with, to be nurtured by Apu Kilimanjaro. Alright? The green is all about heart. On the card. The gold is the energy. You are the heart there, Keela, by the way. The gold is the energy, and this card is a card of initiating dreams of following your heart while still staying grounded. Joy? Joy. Stop. And this dog believes that not only does she own the yard, she owns the street in front as well. You will find it easier to find, obtain, discover, put your finger on solutions when you are clear about your truth, Keela, and when you tap into higher guidance. And what I am getting in particular here, young lady, is that you do need to go on a journey or a vision quest, as some call it, for higher guidance. Yeah. This is the card. This is the card. It's a beautiful card. I love this card. It has a very girly, giggly, light-hearted. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you are being childish, Killer. This is your nature, because that energy brings, no, that inner persona brings this particular bubbly energy into a place where it is needed. Don't allow anyone to put you down like that. And just in case you missed it, Keela, anytime you feel down, you have negative thoughts, you have belittling thoughts, someone says something to which you don't react but you feel hurt inside, or anything that is not positive, you say, I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. And you keep on saying that and say it every single day. I heard it again. I got it from Louise Hay, and I heard her in a session I did this morning, talking about it again. I approve of myself. Do not allow anyone to put you down because of who you are. When people make comments like that, it is because they are not on your vibrational level, and you need to get those people out of your life permanently. If they are family members, you say what you have to say, you put them in their place, and you leave them in that place. You leave them in that place. That means drawing boundaries. How good are you at drawing boundaries, Killer? If you're not, time to start. So that was the reading for everyone so far. I'm 39 minutes in. I don't see anyone else on, so I shall wait for another minute. You know me, I'm not gonna wait longer. Okay, I was just told to wait for another 2 minutes. All right. A beautiful red bus is just passing by because we are right on the corner of the main road and this village street. You're very welcome, Keela, there. So I shall reshuffle the Joy. Calm down. I don't know how you could have eaten that turkey bone so fast, you know. This dog just inhaled this meat and this very hard bone, and oh my God, I forgot her water in the sun. I'll have to change it. It's blazing beautiful bright here. It's not the golden sunlight of early morning before 10, but it's gorgeous all the same. The only thing I miss is that there are no flowers in the yard, because that's not the type of garden that my mother cultivates, and it's her front garden. However, it's green and lush. There are, I don't know the name of any of those plants, except for huge ivy growing on the wall. I prefer flowering bushes. You're kidding! Well, Keela, be sure and write a review. Leave a review on Amazon, please, and then come copy the review when you have integrated the message into onto my Facebook page. Wow! Thank you for buying my book, Keela. And just to let you know that Joy, stop. Her boyfriend's daddy is out on the street. No, is that him? I'm not sure. Because the first half is obvious what it is. My life as a child that I couldn't express in childhood. I wrote that book in the homeless shelter, by the way, while I spent my 3.5 years there. The second half, however, is something that someone who bought it said that she keeps it on her bedside table up to this day, and I think she bought it the year I the year it was printed, because she said she finds it so uplifting. And when I read it, I felt what I meant, and that's when I understood. A lot of those poems in the second half, probably all, were channeled because I just found myself writing and writing because I spewed my guts all over the pages, and once it was done, I found myself writing a different type of poetry. I have 3 more manuscripts, that I haven't touched. I just communicated with Hay House to say that I have 3 more manuscripts that I haven't touched in 5 years, I think it was, since I wrote that first book of life poetry. Wow. Okay, well, brace yourself for the first half, and then sit yourself down and relax as you go through the second half. Thank you so much, Keela. All right, so it's 43 minutes. They told me to stay on 2 more minutes. And, oh, that's interesting. Because it must have been to see this, because 3 minutes ago, they told me to stay on for 2 more minutes, and that's when I saw your comment. I bought your book. And as I'm about to sign off, it's 4400. You say you leave, because so many people bought the book, but they felt so, many people told me they bought it, but they felt so, they didn't know how to respond, because I was really raw and real, and consequently they didn't leave any reviews. So it looks as if, I think it's 2 or 3 reviews there, it looks as if only 3 people bought the book, which isn't correct. But anyway, thank you very much, my dear. Leave a real review. Don't try to be nice, okay? If there are parts that you hated or you didn't think that I should have said, say so, and the other positive parts as well. So on that note, beautiful souls, I'm signing off now. So I'm going to say ciao, and I'll see you all next week, Tuesday, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Ciao.